colleagues will come here.
Do what?
Our colleagues, so they would be coming here.
Cool deal. So first animal we're gonna see is gonna be our ostriches. We have a grand total of 3 ostriches out here. All 3 of them are girls.
Ostrich. Wow.
So you guys can feed the ostriches if you would like. Just make sure you use your little cups. We can get their attention, they'll come over. So this is Harriet, and Harriet is about 50 or so years old, so she's pretty old. She might get the side of your cup because she doesn't see very well anymore.
Oh. Yeah. Bye bye. Yeah, it fell off. You want to say hi? That's an ostrich.
So ostriches don't chew their food, they swallow everything.
Oh, okay.
So if they think they can swallow it, they are going to attempt it. And now an ostrich is flightless, they can't fly at all. But an ostrich can run really fast. They can run up to 45 miles per hour when they want to. Now most of the time our ostriches don't really run that fast because they don't have a reason to run that fast.
Okay.
Usually when one's running it's because something is chasing it or it is chasing something to eat. And well, their food is delivered to them here, so they don't chase anything to eat it. So this lot is what we call our nursery lot. It's where we keep our baby animals when we have them. Now, we don't have much going on over there right now. We have a couple little black buck antelope. They're not exactly itty bitty babies anymore. They're kind of juveniles. So we're just giving them time to grow up a little bit. But other than that, that's all we have over there. But it's usually where we keep our babies and moms at when we do have them. And the reason for that is because we have some zebras out here that are very territorial. So anytime anything new, like a new baby, enters the environment, it alarms them. So sometimes they chase it around and bite at it. So for safety, we put them over there so the zebras can't get close to it. And this handsome little fella that's headed our way is Jumper. Jumper is an eland, which is an antelope.
Just an antelope.
So once he's on up here, you guys can feed him and you can pet him.
Oh. Can I have some cup?
Of course. So this little guy might steal your cup too. If he does, it's not a problem.
Hi. Yeah, look at this.
And just to warn you, the ostriches are on the other side of the bus.
Yeah, she want the whole thing. She want the whole thing.
He's got good still in him.
Yeah. Okay. Where's the ostrich? Oh, they followed us. He wants more. Hi. How old is this one?
He is 2 years old.
Oh.
So he also isn't full grown. He's still got a couple more years of growing before he'll be mature. But he's already big, so we're hoping he'll get pretty good size.
What's that? Sit down. He's scratching.
The Jumper is what we call a bottle baby, which means he was bottle raised by the zoo owner instead of his biological mom. So that's why it's so friendly.
Yeah.
A lot of times when they're bottle raised, they don't meet a stranger, which isn't a bad thing.
It's domesticated, so it's used to human interaction.
Do what?
It's used to human
he's used to human interaction, yeah. So humans are literally his family, and so he doesn't know any different. He does hang out with the other antelope out here. I don't know where they're at. Oh, they're up behind that tree there. He does hang out with them, but he'd much rather be with people instead. So these eland antelope are the largest type of antelope in the world. So that's why they're so tall. And once we get down here and we see the male, he is really muscular. And you'll understand why they're so big.
Yeah.
Jumper, like I said earlier, will hopefully get just as big, if not bigger, than his dad.
Oh, that's his dad.
That's his dad, yep. And so the rest of them are the females out here. And they do have babies. Usually at least one of them has a baby every year. And so Jumper was the baby from a couple years ago. And we have one smaller one out here that was from last year. And then we have one that was, you guys passed on the way down to the bus, that's from this year.
Oh. Very nice.
So if the dad pays attention, Eli is his name, he'll come up to the bus and eat for you as well. But he's a little more polite. He doesn't steal cups.
See, Kaya, look at that. Look at. Ah. Nah. Ay, hindi na natin.
You may notice with Eli, he's a lot broader and more muscular.
Yeah, very huge. Almost same size as a cow. Yeah, hi. Hello. Wow. So big. Want more? Kaya, what's that, Kaya? Look at that. Okay.
So you may notice that Eli has that extra tough hair on his forehead that Jumper doesn't have, and neither do the females. Females don't have it either. So his forehead is a scent gland, has a scent gland in it. So that's kind of how he marks his territory. Like a dog peeing on a bush. So Eli there, he will scrub his forehead up against things like trees or grass. So that's how he lets the other males in the area know that this is his territory. So you may have also noticed that they have a big flap of skin under their neck. The females have it too, it's just not as big.
Okay.
So that flap of skin under their neck is called a dewlap, and it helps regulate their body temperature. Where they're originally native to Africa, they have to have something to cool them down with.
Yeah.
So that dewlap has really big blood vessels in it, and when it jiggles around and the wind blows it around, it cools the blood down in it.
Oh.
And then that circulates through the rest of their body, which cools the rest of them off. It's a very neat adaptation.
Yeah.
A lot of lizards and stuff have dewlaps too, but it's not used. It's not used for cooling themselves off. It's used for breeding purposes. And I guess this one kind of is too, because the males have a bigger one than the females. Alright, so next on top of the hill is Cody, our bison. So when we get to the bison, he's one that we can't pet.
Okay.
He has a bad habit of slinging his head around. We don't want your arms to get hit with his horns.
Yeah.
But you can feed the bison once we get up to him. He opens his mouth up really wide and you just pour it in there for him.
Okay.
He's super easy. But we also have our llamas up here as well. So you can pet and feed the llamas. They're really friendly.
Wow, that's a huge animal.
So if you stick your cup out the window, whichever side Cody decides on, he'll come on over to you.
Yeah. Oh, ang laki. Ang laki. So big. Yup. Look at that. That's a bison. Where's the lamb? Oh, you wanna eat some? Kaya, what are you doing, Kaya? Very big, the bison. Yeah. male bison. Ay, lapis lang. Eat. What's that, Kaya? Llama. We're gonna feed them. Okay. Those two are full, I think. Oh, you want some more? Okay. What's that, Kaya? Kaya, what's that, Kaya? What's that? Say hi. What's that, Kaya? Say hi. Oh, peekaboo.
So most of our llamas at the park here are polka dotted, or at least slightly polka dotted. Now that's not a different type of llama, they're all just llamas. It's just a different hair color.
Oh.
Kind of like dogs or cats, and then one dog might come in 5 or 6 different colors. Llamas are the same way.
Well, we saw one that it's spotted. That's one. So
Yeah, we got a couple that's up there that's spotted as well.
yeah. So I was curious. I was curious about that one because every time I see llamas, they're just one shade of a color. So
Yeah, most
yes,
llamas in the world are just one solid color. But we have selectively bred these, picked and choose different females and males to where we got
Yeah,
them.
that's great. It's awesome.
They're really neat. They remind me of calico cats. So
Yeah.
something different.
Yeah, I thought that was it's like a leopard.
Yeah, like a leopard, yeah.
Wow, what's that?
Well, those are cows. Now, they're not our cows. They don't belong to the animal park. They're our
Okay.
neighbors. But they're nice to look at anyway. They're
Yeah.
very pretty cows. They love their pond there.
Yeah, they got their own pool. They're having a pool party.
And so the neighbor, he raises cattle for a living.
Okay.
He has little calves over there occasionally.
Oh, small. Look at that cat. Small cow. Ooh. Ooh. Are you happy, Kaya? Are you happy? Are you happy? Oh. He's just happy. Oh, are you happy, Kaya?
So next are our zebras.
Wow, zebras. Wow.
So these are the only other ones we can't pet, are these 4. So we
Okay.
have 2 zebras, we have a white donkey, and then we have a Z-donkey. He is the brown one with stripes. So he's a mix between a donkey and a zebra.
Oh.
So you're more than welcome to feed them. Just make sure you use your cups. Please do not pet them.
Okay. It's Marty from
A zebra.
Hi.
It's not a horse, I think.
Yung sa ano, yung katulad sa Palawan, yung kalawit. Kaya, uy. Lapit mo siya dito sa kabila. Sit na.
Bye. So the sea dog, which is the mixed one, the brown one, he didn't happen here, even though we have a donkey and a zebra.
Yeah.
The sea dog happened at a different zoo when we purchased him.
Oh.
We thought he was kind of cool and pretty, so we purchased him. So his dad was a donkey and his mom was a zebra. And he was an accident that wasn't supposed to happen. The donkey escaped and got in with the zebras as well. I can only imagine the zookeeper's face when that one was born.
Yeah.
We're really happy to have him though. Now not all Z-dogs are colored up that way. Some of them can get a little odd looking. He just happens to be marked up pretty well.
Yeah.
Or I think so. He's got just enough beach breed on him to where you can tell from a distance that he is a Z-dog. Now another interesting thing about the Z-dog is he would be sterile, which means he can't have babies.
Yeah.
Even though he would have the proper equipment and he could still try,
Yeah.
he wouldn't be able to successfully have a child anyway. Now we did castrate or geld him on account of the hormones to help decrease the aggression.
Yeah.
But if we wouldn't, he still wouldn't be able to have babies. Just kind of something that comes with mixing animals together sometimes.
Oh. Hi, look at that.
So that is one of our potbelly pigs.
Oh.
And you can sprinkle him some food out if you would like to.
Bye-bye. Say bye-bye to the...
So we have quite a few potbelly pigs that hang around down here. They usually hang around or near or in the pond
Yeah.
because of the mud. Of course, pigs like mud. So we will see some more shortly. There's a couple that are looking like they're hanging around the pond down here. So speaking of the pond, it will be next. Now in the pond, we have a lot of turtles hanging around down here. I mean, there's a lot. So keep your eye out as we go around. You might spot some turtles laying out and about on the shore of the logs, sunbathing. If you look really close in the pond, you might see one pop its head up out of the water and look at you. And we also have some water buffalo that are lounging around in the mud too.
Hi, look at the... That's Pumbaa. Ikot lang pala. Balik na.
So it also looks like we have a heron that hangs around down here. Heron is a water bird that eats fish and turtles.
Oh.
And it is a wild bird that flies in on its own and goes off when we get close to it. So it's blue. It's the big tall bird. It'll fly off here in a minute. It also looks like we have one of our sows or mama pigs down here. And she's got a couple piglets with her. So her little piglets are away from her for a little bit right now. They'll come back to her when they get hungry. But those little piglets are about a month old, so they're still very young.
Oh, it's so cute. Oh, they're sunbathing. Look at that, Kaya. What's that?
They're jumping.
Hmm? Oh. What's that, Kaya? Yeah, turtles. There's a lot of them. Oh, what's that, Kaya? Duck? It's not a duck.
So these turtles just kind of came on their own. They thought it'd be a really nice place to live.
Yeah.
So they stayed and raised their families here. They're turtles that live naturally in this environment, this part of the world. So most of them are called painted turtles, but there are a good handful of snapping turtles in there also. Now the turtles don't really bother any of the other animals. They just kind of mind their own business and do their own thing. As long as they don't bother anything, we just leave them alone. Same way with our little baby deer over here.
Oh.
We have a little deer over here. This is not technically our deer. This is a wild deer that came in the fence.
Yeah. Oh.
He's a white-tailed deer. I don't know where he is at this point. We haven't seen her in a little while. At one point, he was coming in and out of the fence, and then he just decided to stay.
It's more safer here, I think.
So we just call him Bambi, and
Yeah,
maybe
Bambi.
he'll just become part of the zoo now.
Look at that, Kaya. Oh, piglet.
We have a couple more pigs. So the
Oh.
littler pig here is
Alright.
about 4 months old. It's one of our piglets.
Ano ba yun? What's that, Kaya? Pig. Hi. Pig.
And it looks like next is going to be some of our water buffaloes. So we have one that's laying in the pond there. And then the rest of them are laying across the road in their mud wallows. Now, a water buffalo can completely submerge themselves underwater. They can hold their breath for about 4 minutes or so. So the one that's in the pond, she loves to dunk her whole head under the water sometimes. She's got her nose under there right now.
What's that, Kaya? What's that? Wow. Kalabaw. Carabao.
So the one that is laying in the pond by herself, she is what we call the matriarch.
Oh.
She's the oldest female. She rules the herd. Lets them know what to do and where to go. And then, of course, the rest of the herd over here, they just kind of follow her direction.
Oh.
And they look pretty satisfied with themselves right now, so they might not get up.
Yeah.
I don't blame them. They got the right idea to do. The water buffalo get their name water buffalo because they absolutely love water, love mud just as much. So if they don't have one, they will dig a mud wallow all on their own. Of course, the pigs appreciate it as well. The pigs and water buffalo are very similar towards each other. Of course, there's a giant size difference, but they use mud for the same purposes. They can't sweat. They don't have any sweat glands anywhere on their body. So they have to cool themselves down somehow. So they roll around and lay in the water and the mud for that. Again, pigs are the same way. And they can also get sunburned and bug bitten pretty easily. So they cover themselves in mud, sun can't burn them and bugs can't bite them. Now our pigs around here are not very socialized, so you can't really touch them and fool with them much, just because we haven't done it over the years. But if you get one of these pigs when they're young enough, you can tame them down and make pretty good little pets out of them. Pigs are really smart and they do just about anything for a piece of food. They're so food oriented. So if you work with them, you can teach them just about anything. So this is the same pig that you fed earlier. This is one of our daddy pigs, or boars.
got his tusk in it.
The
Get
tusks,
tusks,
yeah. So all pigs will get tusks, whether they're male or female. But the males, of course, are a lot bigger. They're more prominent. You can see them. But they're pretty old once they get them. They start growing their tusks when they're about 2 years old. So he's a few years old, that boar is. That's why he's got such big tusks.
What's that?
Animals. Where are we? Inside the box.
Ooh.
Meron sa labas ka.
Mm.
Beep, beep.
Beep beep.
Beep, beep.
So we're gonna see our zebras and donkey again. If you all would like a second opportunity to feed them, just remember not to pet them. Now these zebras are called Grant's zebras that we have here. There are 7 different types of zebras in the world. So once we get up to them, they will come on out of the shed and come over to the shade every once in a while. Even though they're zebras, they still don't like the heat that much.
Yay. Did you enjoy it, Kaya?
Are you happy?
Are you happy?
Yes.
Where's the pig? Where's the pig? Yes, the pig is back out there.
What's that? What's that? Look.
What's the monkey said? Monkey?
What's the monkey? Oh. Zebra? Donkey?
Alrighty, here they come. Okay.
Doon na sa kabila. Ha? Look at Marty. Madagascar. Say bye bye Kaya. Bye bye. Bye bye. Say bye. Bye. Ayun, bye bye na. Bye. That's a mix of a donkey and a zebra. Ay, no, yung isa pala yung puti na. The white one. Z donkey. Ayun, yung Z donkey. Yeah, that's the Z donkey pala, tama. Yeah, Z donkey, a mix of donkey and zebra.
The zebras are actually black with white stripes.
Okay.
It hits to their nose and muzzle while they were eating their cubs or while they were back at the bus. And their nose is black, so their nose doesn't actually have any hair on it. It might have some whiskers to help with sensory while they're eating, but it doesn't have any actual hair. And so their skin is black, and then the white stripes grow out in their hair. And the zebras do tend to be a little spazzy from time to time. The slightest little thing will kind of alarm them or scare them. So that's why we have the donkey out here, Casper. He's out here to kind of help keep things calm and reassure them that everything's going to be okay in the long run. When he's domesticated, he knows that things aren't as scary as they may seem to a wild animal. So he helps reassure them, and of course their friends.
Look at that, Kaya. Say hi. Ha. Say hi.
Hold on.
This is the lion's favorite prey in Africa. I've seen 3-4 lions take down a wildebeest,
Oh,
then
yeah.
make a millipede.
They're very tough animals for
Yeah.
sure.